Prices are rising, tourism's down, and the temperature is rising for both Trump and Hegseth. Let's talk first about prices. Meat prices have been now are up 10% on the year. Electricity prices are up 6%. It was expected that international tourism would rise by $16.5 billion a year. It's now projected that it will decrease about $12.5 billion this year because of Trump and his policies and people no longer wanting to come to this country. That's about a $30 billion swing between the two. Pete Hegseth, an independent group, has looked at Pete Hegseth's uh, postings on Signal Chat and has reported that he put out classified information on that insecure website. Maybe he just sent it on to Fox News, thought they'd be interested in it. Although I'm not sure their news really should be called news, but that's a subject for another day. Meanwhile, let's keep in mind that Trump isn't the only person involved in this scandal. The Department of Justice told Trump in May that he was named in the Epstein files. Trump looked in the face and looked in the camera at the American people and said that he was not in the files and had no information that he was in the files in June. Sort of like Richard Nixon saying, "I am not a crook," notwithstanding the cover-up at in the break-in at the Democratic headquarters. But keep in mind, Trump isn't the only one involved in this. There are a host of people who should be brought to justice for what they did for those young people and those young women. Whether Trump is one of them has yet to be determined, but if where there's smoke, there's fire, and he's doing everything in his power to make sure that it stays as smoke and hides if you will, hides the true information from coming out. To send Trump's lawyer, who's now at the Department of Justice, to interview Ghislaine Maxwell, to me is a pure example of a conflict of interest, because that lawyer had and still has loyalty to Trump simply beyond somebody who has been hired from the federal government. But the other people being responsible for this is Mike Johnson and the rest of the people who have failed to bring forth the full information on Epstein. And I'm at least pleased that a number of Republicans had finally turned the corner and said enough is enough. We are demanding that the Maxwell appear in front of a congressional hearing and testify about this. These chips need to fall where they may, and people have no right to protect the reputation of a pedophile like Epstein and everybody else. The word should come out. The public should be told of what went on.